Hi everyone, now I'm just about to start fishing on the river here. Now I'm further up the river than I've been in the past videos, and this is the Gargruth Bridge. I'll put the name up, it's how it's pronounced, but anyway, this bridge here, it's an old metal bridge, it's a road bridge. Now I can fish below, which is a nice area to fish. I would have started here, but there was 2 dogs swimming in it, so I'll need time to settle again. There's 1 or 2 fish rising further down, but what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go up. I can't fish this beat here, this part up to the bridge, but I can fish above the bridge on both sides, so I'm going to head up to the viaduct and see how we go on. Now, as I said, I'm heading up to the, it's a railway viaduct, hence the rail. The train goes over that bridge, the viaduct. It's obviously a large bridge. And we look back at the bridge that just come over there, as I say, is Gargruth Bridge. Part of an estate at one time. The estate, the house, big house, is on the other side. Yeah, I can fish below, as I say, on both sides down. Or sorry, I can fish one side and then both sides further just by the corner. But on this stretch, on this bit here, I can't. I can fish above the bridge, so I can. And both banks are called Enterkin, which is the club I'm a member of. I recently purchased, and I haven't fished it. It must be 20 years, so it's going to be good fun to give it a go. I should have been up, I should have fished it a lot more. It's a nice, my memory serves me right, I've really had some good fish off it. When I did fish it, in the last one of the clubs I was in, used to have a Wednesday on it every so often. So anyway, we're going to work our way up. We're set up, I've got the dry fly on, I've got my, I know you like to know what I'm fishing. This is a Cadence 4-weight, it's a 9-foot. The reel, it's their reel, it's the Cadence reel, it's a lovely reel. And the fly line I'm using, this is a Lee Wolf triangular taper. It's a good line. It's a great line for dry fly fishing. But there's many lines out there you could choose from. It's just the one I'm using at the moment. And I will get, hopefully, I'll get a couple of the Cadence lines to give them a go to go with the rod and see how we got on. So anyway, we're heading up, we'll see. Hopefully it's a nice day. It's actually it's the 20th of September. Just give you the time, it's 10 to 12. So temperature's actually 16 degrees, which is really good. Now, we're just going up to the viaduct. Certainly impressive looking bridge. I'm not sure how old it is. There is a sign there, which I've never seen before. And as I say, I haven't been up for a while. It's a railway side. This bridge, blah blah blah. Belongs to Network Rail. So anyway, we can fish above the bridge, so I'm going to head underneath it and see how if we can work our way up. We'll probably zigzag across. Okay, we're directly under the bridge, and I can fish above the bridge both sides, so we're just walking onto our stretch of the water. As I say, it's called Enterkin, it's off the estate where the club bought the water, I think, a couple of years ago, which was basically the club has saved up over a long time. I don't know, long 20 more years or so, and when the chance of water came up for sale they would buy it. And so when the Enterkin stretch came up, they obviously were really quick at getting hold of it. Now what I'm planning on doing is basically I've got the dry fly on and I'm going to work my way up and see how things are going. I'm set up for fishing dry. I do see the odd olive around. We are near the end of the season. We do revert back to what flies you get at the beginning of the season come off as towards the end of the season, and similar size. I don't see anything rising yet, but anyway, we'll see. I can always fish different methods on the way back, so I'm going to work my way up and work my way back and maybe fish a different method. Now, a lot of people ask me what leader I use when I'm dry fly fishing. And the type of leader I like anyway, this is a 9-foot tapered leader, as you can see. This one's down to £3, as you can see, I can back it up here. So this one's down to £3 tippet, or to basically tapers down to £3. But I like to add on a tippet as well, so it gives it an extra couple of feet to work on. And make sure tapered leader lasts that wee tad longer. And as well, what I can do is if I'm fishing, say a larger dry fly and piggyback, I can tie it direct to this and then add some tippet off the bend of the hook that you've seen me use on previous videos. Now, so basically that's the type of leader I would use. Now, one of the other questions I get asked, this one was on YouTube, was that even a gentleman said that even after degreasing his leader, he struggled to get the leader to sink. But sometimes that happens. Yeah, I'm just going to degrease mine. So I'll show you what I actually do, and most times it works. Just going to catch it. Well, I want to give it a wee stretch because there's a wee curl on it. You get that when you've put a new leader on. And the way to get that out, which I could answer, is that I just stretch it, run my fingers through it, give it a good stretch, and that there will take any of the kinks out. I don't know if you can see it, but that's a bit better. Now, Fuller's Earth, any of these, they're all much the same. You can see I've got quite a lot out of this jar. So basically what I do is put some on my finger. So basically that's it there. And then I rub it onto my leader. I mean, I don't need to do it all the way up, but I'll do it all the way. And all the way down to the dry fly. Now I have put a floating on my dry fly, which is a wee grey duster parachute fly. You can see that. It's a suggestive pattern. Basically it's a good wee fly. So I've got basically, it's basically Fuller's Earth. Run it through, up and down, use up what you've got in your finger. Now, what I like to do before I start to fish it is to drop it into the water. I don't know if you can see, but it's still actually kind of floating. So wash the leader with your fingers, with the degreaser on it as well. And I'm doing the leader. So I don't know if you can see that, but basically we pull, it should sink. And basically wash your leader And you see it's starting to sink now. Once you've had a couple of casts, it should start to sink. Which you can do as well, you don't need to wash it, but I like to wash my leader. So anyway, there we are. Now, I have seen a couple of wee fish rise, but I don't know where to go for them. There's a bit of a breeze now, more of a wind up here than there was down there. So hopefully you don't hear it too much. Anyway, we're going to work our way up. Now, basically I'm on the other side, just crossed over the viaduct's just below me. Got a tree here, but this wee run here, see there's an odd wee fish rising. I'm just going to have a wee quick cast. It's silly not to have a cast on the way up. So you see I've got a wee grey duster parachute, and we'll see how we get on. Just take the time, I'm going to go up a wee bit further and get a better back cast. Fish should have got that there. Oops. Oh, another wee one. Try it again then. Oh, I never touched it. Gosh, getting the takes but not getting the hookups. So a lot of wee fish, that's what it is, just wee fish, but we'll see. Anyway. There we go. Feels like a wee grayling. There we go, it's going to take as long. That's why there's a wee grayling in there, nice stuff. So, I'm just going to, it's actually bigger than I thought. I don't know if you can see that okay. Just bring it up nice and easy. Take it, it's on the bottom lip. This, I'm fishing a wee barbless hook, so there we go. Underweight, in the weight. Got a quick wee dry. So a good start so far. So one grayling, missed a couple. Flies should float reasonably well. It's actually it's a Dynamite Harry. It's a size 8. It's an 18, I think. So as I say, it's a wee grey duster, which is a suggestive type pattern. I may tie it, I maybe film this one because I don't have this one on the internet. So oh, there's one right beside me. Very close. These fish are probably not been fished over for a while. There's a weight. Anyway, we'll go back out into the main run. A bit further down, try over there. There's not many fish rising, it's just if there's grayling there and they're keen to come up, so we'll see. There we go, another one. I think pretty much the same size as the last one. I say I'll film this fly seeing it's doing so well, I'll use my net this time. Just put them in. Just run under my sit down. Okay. Now I've had a couple of fish, so what I'm going to do now, it's best to I gave the fly a wash in the water, now I'm going to dry it, put it straight back out. So there it's basically just a wee grey duster with the poly wing, and I've got the Leon fibre for the tail, which really helps. So back out. 2 graylings so far. I'm just searching because there's a nice, that looked like a nice fish on the far side there, which is, just going to work my way out to it. The thing about grayling, they shoal up so you can cast practically in the same area and catch another one. Now that fish row is just right at the very edge over there, so I have to watch my back cast because they're fine now. Just by that tree at the back of me. Just put my fly right up and on the edge. Just a wee fish took it. Now, it was just in front of that stone, so another wee fish. This is probably, there's a lot of wee, that's a wee grayling, it's just a, I don't know if you can see this okay, there we are, just a tiny wee grayling. Lovely wee fish. It's a good sign. There's nothing settled. Barbel suit. There we are, lovely. Come back. The breeze blowing, I don't know if you can hear it, hopefully not too loud. I didn't put the... Oh, there you go. That's it. Same size again as the first 2 decent sized ones. I'll let you see them. Another grayling. As I say, this is probably a couple-year-old. Just trying to let them settle. Very easy. There you go. Lovely fish. Lovely condition. Away. So we're a great start so far. Just searching at the moment. Where I would think a fish would be lying. Oh, just I lifted off and I went for it. Anyway, we'll try again. One just below. Just walk slowly over to him. Go on. There we go. That was a good take. Again, they're like pea in the pod, these are all much the same size. It's good. Nice wee fish. Same size, you think you'd catch the same fish. But you get that. You always get it, especially with grayling. You get it quite a lot. Just nice and easy. Just drive the barbeless comes off very easy. Lovely fish. And let them go. Okay, I don't know how many I've had now. I mean, it's only 20 past. I've only been here quarter of an hour and I've had 20 minutes. I've did quite well. See, there must be a few grayling in this pool. See, I've had just slowly searching, just a wee bit further out now in the main run. We call it a main run. There's a wee fish up in there. There we go. It's a brown trout this time. It's the first brownie. Good. Not a big fish, but it's a brown trout. Lovely wee fish. Hopefully you can see that okay. Yep, he's away. Don't need to touch him. Anyway, there we go. Another wee brownie. Jeez, it's hard to get out this pool. It's wants to encourage me to stay. Is there something bigger upstream? I don't know. Before I head up, I'll show you what I'm using to float the fly. No silicone, or mucilin, sorry. Just writing it on the wing and the body, and then there we are, sit ready to go. We'll dig up and see what happens. As I say, it's 20 years since I fished up here, and the first pool I've come to I've had quite a few fish. So we'll see how we go in. It's a bit windy, I can hear the wind, I don't know if you can hear it at all, but we'll see how we go. Okay. There's a couple of fish just to tail end here, but there's one there, but I think they're just wee fish. Take the fly. Oh gosh, bigger than I thought. That was like a wee grayling. Looks like I've been catching. So there's a fish there. Look at the base cast. Where are we? Right at the very edge of that. No one further up, so we may be in the water. I'm below them anyway, so it's perfect. Oh, nice wee nip to the surface that was. There we go. Oh, a wee grayling, so. Or is it? Oh, it is. It's a nice wee grayling. It's brilliant. That's good fun. I would probably net these fish a wee bit more, but the problem is they go through my net. That's all the net I've got anyway. There we are. Try and get down here. So there's one or two fish rising just there. And I found a wee ledge that gets me out a wee bit further. Hopefully the fish will not mind me. So there's a stepper in front of me here. I'll need to watch not to step on it. Oh my god, that's just a wee fish. That was as quick as I hit the water. There's a wee brownie by the jumps of it. Yeah. Quick as it touched the water, it was onto it. And as always, wee brownie tend to gulp the fly. God, that was a good rise there. There we go. Got him off. Quite dry the fly. I say the would be better from the other side this pool. There's one or two fish rising in here. It's just awkward. But anyway, we'll fish away. See what I can get. There we go. Feels like a grayling. Seem to be catching them much the same size. Nice fish. So we can't complain. Slam in the net. Hopefully. Looks like the fly's out. This is out in the net, so there we are. Nice grayling. Back out. I'm going to dry my fly. Just going to more floating on my fly, and I've dried it in the Amadou, so just rubbing the Michelin into the wing, the hackle and the body, and a wee bit in the tail. Make sure to keep it up and keep it nice and dry. Keep it high, as you say. Now I'm just going to get a couple of false casts or so. There is one or two fish still rising out there, so I'm going to just quickly, as I say, I don't really have a back cast. I'm just going to roll it out and see how we got on. Tell you what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to go up. So I'm going to up to this one up here, a little bit easier I think. And we'll keep going. Now I've moved up to the run, which looks absolutely perfect. That looks great actually. Not seeing any fish rising, but there's bound to be fish lying in there. I'll try the dry, just see if I can bring in and up. I don't see anything rising. Fly's sitting nice. Oh, we're still quite old. Is that wee? Just a wee grayling. There's a tiny grayling. Nice wee silver fish. There we go. Great sign. Okay. Now my battery went flat there, so I've moved up a wee bit. While I'm doing it, just changing the battery there. And I'm just going to fish just in this bit here. I say this is perfect nymph water. And wet fly, if you want to fish a wet fly. They do either and I would still catch. I'm just still fishing this small dry fly. So what I may do is come back through with this with a nymph. Maybe leave it. Now, okay, this area here, it's just a big, it's a continuous pool. There's a wee break there. And not really seen anything. I hope maybe just in here there'll be one or two fish rising. I don't think I'll go too far. I think next time when I come up I'll do the top half and maybe concentrate on this bottom end. And I've had quite a few in the dry below, so a wee quick cast in this run, blindly fish it as I say, with this dry. I mean, I'd expect a fish to still got the same dry fly on. I've still got the wee grey dust lip, so take something off that's working. Try and tail end. A couple of wee fish rising above the run here. Fish rose right, I don't know if you saw that, but I heard it first. Right over there. Oop, oop. I'm sure to him by night. Just a bit further over. Yep. Try again. When you're fishing a dry, sometimes they'll come to it if you're short, but really you've got to be right in their nose most times. Don't like moving out too far. Where is it? I'm very close to the bank. Ah, there we go. Ah, bugger. Come on. Now that was a brownie. See what I mean? The number of times you can go over a fish. Just got to get it right on its head. Oh well. I mean, that was fun. I got the fish. I hooked them anyway. Didn't land them, but that was, it just shows you what you've got to do. It was perfect in a way. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Even though I didn't land the fish. Now I have moved up a wee bit. There we go. Gosh, oh, it's away. And I was saying there was a couple of fish rising up here, and first cast I got a fish. Gosh, it was a grayling, by the way. Much like the same size I've been catching. This. There's another one there. Oh, got a leaf. Now, if you get a leaf, don't cast it off. It's tempting to do it. I do that. I've done it. But all you can do is basically mess up your leader. So even that time, look. Twist up your leader, so just lift it off. And that fish is just there. Either a wee shoal of grayling just sitting in there. Just oh, a nice fish up there. Check it where it is. There's another one. It's good. See fish rising. More consistent here anyway. Another one further over. I just hope you don't hear that wind too much. Nothing worse than blowing the wind. These cameras, these things seem to pick up wind more than anything. There we go. Grayling. Another nice wee grayling. These fish are all about a couple of years old. So hopefully you can see that okay. Right. There's that fish up there again. So I'll go back out. I've got here just a wee grayling, brownie, a wee brownie. So it's a change, lovely. Sling them back. There you go. A brown trout, a wee brownie. But I keep really tight with these, especially in the barbassook. It's just a wee brownie. There's that nice wee fish. One of his daddy, his brother anyway. As I say, there's one over there. Rising, give him a go. An aeroplane coming in. We're actually on a flight path to Prestwick Airport. I'm going to show you this. Let's come round this way. If you can see that, it's a big plane. Anyway, a wee quick cast. Just under the bush here again because that another fish came up. Oh, this is too far there. Try again. Right, I think what we're going to do is head down. This fish stopped rising and put me off what I was planning to do. So anyway, I'm going to set up with a dry fly and a nymph off the back. Now, just to remind you how I do this, so I've got my tapered leader down to 3 pound nylon. So I've still got my tapered leader on, and now I've got a length of 2.5 pound fluorocarbon, and I'm just going to basically, on the bend of the hook, I'm going to tie a double blood knot, a tuck blood knot. So basically, round 5 times through the loop at the bottom, pull it back through the loop before I'm doing that, and pull the waist end up, and then pull this in, tighten, and then all I do then, you're depending on the depth of the water. I want to get the fly down, so I've got a good maybe 3.5 to 4 foot. It's a guesstimate, round about that from the dry, and then I can find I've got a specialist fly box. There we are. And I've got a wee tungsten bead, one I've been catching on. Here's a pheasant tail around like that, but this nymph here is a grayling pattern, a fly of mine that works a trait. It's tied with a CDC. And then you can use a wee Rapala on it, because it's on a tungsten. There's no weed on it from the last time I fished. It's basically very easy. But you can, I'm just going to, just a normal knot. Nothing fancy. So we 4 to 5 times round, through the loop at the base, and then I just fold pointy leader through the top loop, moisten, tighten. And there we are. So fishes really well. It's got a Cote de Leon tail, an olive CDC body with fluorescent rib, a bit of UV up the top dubbing, and a wee bit of CDC for a throat. Simple wee fly. So we'll go and fish this. Okay, we're in the wee run below, which I hope we'll do a wee bit better. We didn't really do much in the top run, and so I'm just going to wade out a wee bit here and just slowly work my way up the pool up this run, and see how we got on. I'm going to try just over there. There's a nice wee bit, looks quite fishy. But I don't have a back cast, so it's a wee roll cast out. And the bottom is so uneven, it's unreal. The rocks, the round rocks, are not a great bottom to walk on, so if I wobble, sorry about that. But anyway, all I'm doing is just fishing basically like a dry fly, and now just drifting. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's a good fish. A brown trout by the looks of it, is it? I don't know, maybe it's a grayling, it's just the colour of the water. That's a nice fish. I'll put him in the net. There we go. It's a nice fish. Looks like the fly's out, so hopefully you can see that. We'll put him back. It's a nice fish. It was on the nymph. Oh, there we go. So you see what I mean? Usually if you go down to the nymphs, you get the bigger fish, and the wee fish quite happy to rise. There we go again. Jesus. Just this time. So the nymphs were in the right area, obviously. Because they're not fighting very well. That's just another nice wee fish. The chances are the hook will be out. It does. Another one. It's all the wee fish. There you go. Gosh. There you go. One after the other. This time I'll try and get it out with it. There you go. To say, but the nymph does pick up the grayling. So it does. And the chances are there's a wee shoulder grayling there. They're not far out, so now I have this fly on the internet, so I'll put links, I'll put pictures up of the fly. This pool may have been better to fish from the other side. That's where I am. It's quite, the fish could be right at my feet here. a wee cast just here. There we go, just as I thought, really close. Another wee grayling. It's amazing. I say it probably would have been better on the other side, but anyway, you can still manage. I'll just show you this wee fish. There we go. And that's that nymph again, so got no back cast. Oh, there's a fish rose there, right there. Just come out. Get the nymph out. Okay, we're going to head down. When I go back down to where basically we started, there's a wee run before we get there. I might get put a nymph through it just to see if there's anything there, and then we'll see how we go on. Try and fill that up. Don't want to spend too long here. I want to go down and fish that first pool we actually fished, and there's a few grayling in that pool, so I want to try the nymphs first, and then if they're still rising, it's quite hard to do that, but just try it into the tail end of this pool. I know there's fish, there's fish rising earlier there, still one or two. We'll just try the nymph through it, fill that up. You can see there's a wee fish there. Oh, there you go. At least as it was lifting off, it took. It's a wee brownie. Is it? Yeah, it's a wee brownie. There you go, it's a wee. So it was worth a cast anyway to get that fish. Oh, and straight away, another wee brownie. Gosh, give me time. I saw the line shooting away, just a wee fish. So that was for a second. There you go. Nice wee brown trout. Put it back up there. Yeah. I've not got a good back cast, but anyway. Just pop the nymph out. Just do nothing, just to let it settle. You don't want to pull it. Let it drift naturally, and the bottom. It's not deep here, it's just there's a wee bit up here. I'll have a cast just before I go away. I don't want to, I've not got much battery life left, and I want to use it for the bottom of the pool, the pool I started in anyway. So I'll give this a couple of casts, see what happens. Okay, we're heading down where we started. Okay, we're in the pool where we first, this is where I first started, so I'm going to just try the nymph. and then I'll just see if I can pick up a grayling or two using it. I don't know how really deep it is. It's tempting just to go back in with the dry itself, but I'll just give the nymph a go, seeing I've got it on. Oh, damn it. That was a good fish. Just missed a good fish there, and he was on and off. There's a nice weight to it. Anyway, try the far side. Let one more through. I don't know how deep it is there really, there is one or two, the fish just rose over there. I'll just try the nymph through it. Right up in that run there. I did drag a few fish in here earlier on with the dry, so that was the bottom, I think. There we go, that's the wee fish. Wee brownie, I think. It's just a wee brown trout. Gosh, she's twirled it round. I mean, this is barbless, it should just fall out. Just, there we go, lovely wee fish. There's a fly, good for brownies, good for grayling. As I say, I'll put a link to these flies if I've tried that one online. There's a fish there. So I'll put links below in the video once I edit this one. And I seem to have fished this one out. I've got maybe 50% of a battery left. I may run down and fish below the bridge. It's a bit noisy at times, but with the cars, there is good fish in that area. So I'll just maybe keep the battery life till then. Wee snack. Nature's ladder, as they say. A couple up here. The jam makers have not been here yet, so he's left me one or two. Anyway, we'll give them a chew, as they say. Well, I've just come back where I started, the bridge, Gadworth Bridge, the metal bridge there. obviously a road bridge, cars going by. And I was fishing up above the viaduct. But what I've got, wee touch of battery left. Wee fish rose there. I've still got the Nymph on piggyback style onto the dry, so just under the bridge here I'm going to have a wee quick cast. There's another fish over there, Rose. Just to see, because I thought in the past I've had some nice fish under here. So we'll just give it, we'll not spend too much time. Just be quick. If there's anything under there's always fish like under bridges. And there's a nice run here. So you can just drop the Nymph in and let it drift. If I see another couple of fish rising, I may just change taste of the dry itself. Yep. That'll do it. I'll just have a wee quick cast to see if there's something there. And I've seen a couple of fish rising down there, so what I'm going to do is change to just a dry fly itself, and then hopefully we'll get a good maybe 10-15 minutes of filming. So give me a sec. Okay, I'm working my way down to where I saw one or two fish rising. I'm still just below the bridge. You can see the bridge there. And you'll probably hear the odd car coming by, but it's just where they are. It's a road bridge, so guess what? Cars go over the road bridge. So I'm just in I saw a couple rising down here, so I've got the grey duster on in the Dynamite Harry style, which was catching earlier. So I'm going to just wait for a second. There's not a lot fly around. There's a wee fish there. I'll give that a go. There's one that rose, and then open another wee one. I think they're just wee fish. Anyway, we don't know that until we catch them. The wee fish just took it straight away. Now, I've had some nice fish in the past in here. This hold one or two nice fish. Oh, I didn't make a good job of that. A tree behind me. Oh. And a wobbly boulder in front of me. Just check my fly. There we go. Just wee fish, I think. Wee brownie. So anyway, splashy wee fish. Nice wee, lovely wee fish. What size they are, great fun to catch. There's one here. Again, I think it's just, they're just wee fish, but we'll see. You see, they're just tiny wee nip to the surface at times, and they could be any size, could be a couple of inches. Well, the guts of a pound. See, that's a nice enough take. There's the ribeyes. I'll try and see if we can get that one. It's quite shallow up there. There you go. Ah, gosh. There was a decent enough fish. Anyway, there's another one there. Looked like a grayling. That's what I'm saying, you just don't know. See, there's another fish there. That was a nice fish there. The fly's sunk. There's another nice fish there. And the fly's not sitting right, I need to check it. I need to dry it, I think. Just gonna be dry. Get it sitting back up. Make an effort just to make it float and sit right. You'll catch more fish if you do that. Oh, nice fish below me. There's a couple of fish in front of me here, but surprising. Oh, that's a wee better. Oh, straight away. See what I mean when you make a fly float? That was a wee grayling. As quick as it hit the water, it took it. Hope you got that. I saw that anyway. I never touched it, so I'm going to go back up here where there was a fish there. There we go. Right in front of us, that wee fish. It rose earlier, I didn't remember where it was. Ah, he's away. No, it was a wee grayling. So it just shows you, I'm not that far away. Just going to let this drift by. There we go, another fish. Another grayling. The same bit. Yeah. I mean, these are all peas in the pod, these fish. Well, slightly take the hook out. There we are, beautiful wee fish. We're back in there because there could be a wee shoal of fish there. Another one there. Just a wee grayling. There's a mix, a size of fish in there, which is good. That's a wait. Hopefully we'll maybe get one or two of them before we finish. That's a wee brownie, I think. Alright, it was. It's a wee brown trout, back out. Oh, there's a fish over there. It's worthwhile. One or two wee fish lying here, so I've lost a decent one in that one there. You never know what you're going to catch. It's pretty amazing when you're fishing for grayling sometimes when they're in a wee shoal and you could basically catch one after the other in the same area. Try again. It's very calm just in there. Oh, there's a fish. Grayling just rises this tiniest wee nip to the surface times. They take the tiniest fly as well. Well folks, that's me for the day. A good 4 hours on the river, so which is not to be sniffed at. I did quite a bit of walking. I went away up under, I'm back down at the road as you know, where I started, and had a few grayling, 1 or 2 brownies, and both in dries and nymphs, so it's been good fun. There's a fish rising away on the far side there, but I don't think it's any bigs. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Enjoy this video when I'm finished, and until next time, and thanks for watching.